Most people treat rugs as an afterthought, just something to cover the floor, but this piece from the Anatolia collection actually demands a bit of attention. When you first unroll an 8x10 rug that weighs over 50 pounds, you immediately realize this isn't some flimsy, mass-produced synthetic mat. It has a real, substantial presence. The hand-tufted construction gives it a density that feels genuinely plush underfoot, which is exactly what you want if you're looking to anchor a living room or add some warmth to a bedroom. What really catches the eye is the color palette. It leans into that classic old-world aesthetic with an ivory base that keeps the room feeling bright, but then it hits you with these deep, rich panels of burgundy, blue, and red. It is a bold look, but because the tones are somewhat muted, it doesn't feel like it is screaming for attention. It just sits there, looking sophisticated. The hand-spun wool has a texture that you just don't get with machine-made alternatives. It feels organic, slightly uneven in the best way possible, and it has that authentic, lived-in character right out of the gate. Now, there is a bit of a reality check here. Because it is a heavy, hand-tufted wool piece, it is going to arrive with some creases from being rolled up tight for shipping. It is not a defect, just the nature of the material, but you do need to be patient. It takes a little time for the fibers to relax and for the rug to lay perfectly flat. Don't expect to unroll it and have it look showroom ready in 5 minutes. You have to give it a few days to settle into its new home. Also, keep in mind that wool sheds. It is a natural fiber, so for the first few weeks, you might find yourself reaching for the vacuum a bit more often than usual. It is a small price to pay for the quality, but it is something to keep in mind if you are the type of person who gets stressed by a few stray fibers on the floor. The craftsmanship really shines through in the borderwork. The light green accents framing those traditional patterns give it a nice, subtle contrast that ties the whole design together. It feels like a piece that was built to handle high-traffic areas without losing its shape or looking worn down after a single season. If you are looking for something that feels like a genuine investment rather than a temporary fix, this is definitely in that category. It brings a sense of history and weight to a space that a thinner, cheaper rug just cannot replicate. It is not perfect, and it requires a little bit of patience during the setup phase, but once it is down, it really does transform the feel of a room. It is a solid, well-made choice for anyone who appreciates that traditional, artisanal vibe.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.